It's okay to love movies. Repeat after me. It's okay to love movies because it's okay to love movies. My reasoning for repeating that in the beginning of this is because I want to send a message. I want to send it loud and clear. I want you to know that it's okay to love movies. It's okay to love things. It's okay to find enjoyment and value and excitement in movies or television or comic books or music, documentaries, fiction, nonfiction, historical, murder mystery, true. It's okay to like what you like. It's okay to like things. We are inundated. We are completely smothered by all of this, what appears to be catatonic negativity. And I call it catatonic because it doesn't ever do anything different. It just stays stale and stagnant and right there, and it doesn't move, but it just has the same blank stare and nothingness that we have to contend with while we wait for something to happen. And as a result of that, we then get sucked into that negativity because it's what consumes our life. If you go on social media and you look up anyone talking about the rings of power, you will find largely nothing but negativity about it on YouTube. Reddit, a little bit better. Twitter, a little bit better. But when it comes to YouTube, which is the largest medium for discussion in this particular topic, it's all negative. And the reason why you only see negative is because that's what gets shown. That's what people see. Because people are under the belief that you are not allowed to like the rings of power. Because what you are shown through the algorithm is that it's nothing but terrible. But hey, guess what? It's okay to love the rings of power. It's actually quite a good show. People were attacking The Boys season 4. Hey, it's okay to love The Boys. It's a good show. Terminator Zero on Netflix, right? The anime for that show. I was a little apprehensive to it because I was like, why are they remaking the Terminator? It's an awesome show. It's okay to love Terminator Zero. It's okay to love Arcane. It's okay to love The Acolyte. It's okay to love movies. It's okay to love shows. It's okay to love everything. And if you love something, if you truly find yourself wanting to dive in further and further and further into this property that you are being shown, this world that other people handcrafted for your entertainment, it's okay to express that. We are now in this inverse from back in the day. Those of us who grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s before the geek inherited the earth. We remember what it was like to be mocked for liking Star Wars, mocked for liking Dungeons and Dragons, mocked for liking video games, mocked for liking comics. Now, all of those things are mainstream. And yet you have people that are now trying to gatekeep that over what's allowed to be in there and what's allowed to be shown and what's allowed to be popular and what's allowed to not get just brigades of hate, bigotry, discrimination, defamation, misogyny, sexism, racism hurled at it. The geeks who would have been picked on back in the day are now just the bullies from before. But they want the boot to your neck over what culture is, over what is allowed to be popular, so they can control the means of financial production in their own pocketbook. I've talked about this multiple times. It's okay to love movies. It's okay to love shows. It's okay to love these things. They are designed with the intent of sharing, of discussing, of dissemination, of to find mutual fans, mutual friends, and be able to have those in-depth conversations. The people that make you feel like you aren't allowed to like things now are the same people that will tell you that Star Trek is the greatest show ever and should never, ever, ever be messed with past maybe like Next Generation. Never mind the fact that the show was canceled and fans had to stand up in the 1960s and demand it come back. And they did. But people today, if this was happening today, would call it woke, would call it SJW, would call it feminazi bullshit. This is exactly who they are and exactly what they do. They are bullies. They are bullies who lie to you and try to gaslight you through algorithms on social media to try to get you to be fearful of what you love. It is okay to love movies. It's okay to love shows. It's okay to love all of this stuff. And you should be able to express it. And you should be able to find like-minded people without the fear of being brigaded by these hateful people. What it's going to take is it's going to take a lot of people coming together and just telling them no and fuck off. If you don't give them the attention, they have nothing to go with. The thing is, when it comes to the algorithm will serve what is the most watched, what is the most interacted with, which is usually rage bait content. But if you seek out people who are actively engaging in the content that you like to watch and are actively talking about it from a place of love, not entirely enjoyment, right? That's a big part of it. I'm talking love, pure, unbridled, unadulterated, raw love. And those people, you can tell because it comes through with their passion. It comes through with what they showcase, how they share their lives, their enjoyments, their hobbies with you. You can tell who those people are because authenticity is something that these other people don't have. They're cogs in a machine, a sheep in a field, led by a shepherd who knows how to use them to make him money. That's what they are. But you have the opportunity to use the algorithm to your benefit and to not let it showcase stuff that will tear down your belief that it's okay to love movies. I just wanted to put that out there, a little video today, a little thing, a little few minutes, just to remind you that it's okay to love these things. It's okay to find other people who share enjoyment in them, and it's okay to bask in that collective glory, in that collective amusement, the jubilation of shared experiences while discussing something that you like or that you love or that you enjoy or that you are an enthusiast of or a hobbyist of. It's okay. It's okay to love movies.